Greetings, Internet, and welcome back for another episode of Fun Size. Yep, indeedy, having snackages again, and gonna just review the packages they're in, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so as not so cleverly hidden on the shelf over here, you'll see there's a bag of something. Now, for those in the know, you might recognize what that is, based on the color and like this orange square over here. But for those not in the know, and who, for those who kind of ignored the title of the video, just clicked on this for the thumbnail, first of all, thank you if you did that, and also thank you if you didn't do that. Okay, so, getting more serious for a minute. Gotta get serious about these snackages in those packages that will soon be in my mouth and into my stomach, and, on my hips and on my waistline for the rest of my life, but who cares about that? You only live once, right? Right. And so, without further delay, we're going to jump right into this. In my hands, I almost said in my bands, in my hands before you, just off screen here, I hold a bag of the new Cheez It Puff'd snack thingies. So I'm not expecting anything too mind-blowing. These are just their standard double cheese variety. And apparently they have 3 different flavors. They've got this one, and they have Cheez It Puff'd Scorchin' Hot Cheddar, which is this top one right here. Let me try and straighten out the bag a bit more. There you go. Flamin' Hot Cheddar. And below that we have just white cheddar. So before I go getting too far into this, I'm going to just start off right now by saying it's not going to get a very good, not just very good, not very high score because, well, they literally just took the normal packaging colors and style and stuff from the boxes and just put it on these bags. The only real difference is they added this kind of blue line across here and made like half of it yellow for some reason. I guess they're just trying to make it pop more so that consumers like myself will see this and go, oh, that's new, and pick it up and potentially buy it. And in my case, I bought it, obviously. But anyway, it's got the advertising on the side showing you the other ones that are available. Kind of like what cereal flavors have been doing lately. I'm not sure if it's just lately or if they've been doing that for a long time, but it's like on the side of the Captain Crunch box, you'll see, and also try these other exciting flavors, hoo-hoo! Because that's kind of what Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch sounds like, hoo-hoo! But yeah, I like that it does that, and I gotta say, I kinda like the new aesthetic. It almost seems like this particular Puff'd right here is like bouncing because of this weird little effect they added right here. Like it went off the back of the bag and went like, it was just bounced into frame. I know I just said I'm not going to give it a very high score, which I'm not. I'm thinking I'm just going to give it a 6. And on the back of it, of course, craveably cheesy, incredibly airy, and perfectly puffy. Baked with 100% real cheese. Let's get a look at the nutrition facts. As we do, for those calorie conscious like myself. I don't know why I'm being so flamboyant all of a sudden, but I just feel it. Nutrition facts are as follows. There are about 6 servings per container, and the serving size is about 40 pieces or 28 grams, depending on how you're rating them, what kind of scale you're using. And the amount of calories per your 40-piece, 28-gram serving is 150. Now, I cannot vouch one way or the other just how good or how bad of a percentage that is because, well, I don't have like a regular box of Cheez-Its to compare this to, but I'm thinking that that's not that bad. I could be completely off about that, but I'm thinking that that's not that bad for like 40 of these snack things. All right, now let's see. Anything else of note on the back? Oh, 0 cholesterol. That's a plus. But 12% sodium, 270 milligrams of sodium. That's not a plus. That's not so good for the old ticker. And, okay, so enough about that nonsense, because you're not here to watch me read this like a book. Y'all are here to see me eat this stuff and give my opinion. And darn it, that's what I'm going to do. while all these little plastic action figures watch on from their shelves. So, without further ado or delay, let's open up this bag and see what we got. Give it the old whiff test. Okay, hold it away from me a little bit, and then bring it on in. Okay, nothing too surprising. It basically just smells like a box of Cheez Its, you know, when you first open it up. So I'm not too unsurprised. I'm not dissatisfied with that aroma. I like it, is what I'm trying to say. Not that I was expecting really anything too surprising. Open up the rest of this bag, unseal it so I can get a better look at these things. And now, looking at the front of the packaging, it's boasting, nay, it is promising, that when you get these little chips, crisps, when you get these puffed snack things out of the wrapper, out of the packaging, that they're going to look like obese Cheez Its. Like if a Cheez It got stung by a bee and swelled up, that's what they're promising here. So I'm going to go ahead and reach inside, grab one, and okay, alright, it's not wrong. The image on the packaging does not lie in this particular case. If I just kind of turn it a bit, bring it closer to the camera and pull the bag farther away, you can see it's pretty similar. Obviously they're not going to be as big as the ones on the bag because that's freaking redonkulous. With that said, I'm going to pop this one in my mouth unless I drop it on the floor somehow, and I'm going to give you all my opinion of how good I think it is or how bad I think it is. I'll let you know what I think. Here we go. I know that cheesy flavor from somewhere else. Let me get another one. Just bear with me, folks. Okay? Alright, so the Cheez It Puff'd snacks. These literally taste like, what was the brand of those? Okay, y'all know those kind of, I forget if they were off-brand. Or no, they weren't off-brands. They were, oh, what was that? It was like those puffed corn, like cheese doodle snake-looking things. Not Bar S. That's a food, not a food, a meat-producing thing. It was the guys who made those potato chips, where you got the barbecue chips, and it had like a brick fireplace background. It had like the blue foil top on it, and it said whatever the name of the chip was. It tastes like their version of Cheese Puffs. Why can I not remember? Has it been that long? I don't even know if those guys still, are still making chips. But yeah, these squares. Ooh, I got a twofer. But these squares right here taste, to me, exactly like what those tasted like. I really wish I could remember what the name of that, what that company was, what that brand was. Don't want to go stamping my foot too hard. I don't want to have a rain of plastic on my head. But yeah, these taste like those. If I can remember, or if my editing self finds out what the name of that company was, I'll put that in the description down below, or I'll put it in the comments, I don't know. But I will let y'all know. But that's what these taste like to me. With that said though, I'm actually going to give these a 7 in terms of flavor. Alright, so editing me, get ready. Okay, so for the bag itself, we got a 6, put that right here in front of Mikey. And for the chips, the crisps, whatever you call them, that's a 7. Go ahead and put that 7 right here. And I think we're about to have a time skip because I'm almost out of time on this SD card, so wait for it. Okay, sorry about that issue just there. So, anyways, right here in front of Farmer Michelangelo on his mutant tractor, we're going to put a 6, which was the packaging score. And over here in front of Half Court the Giraffe, we're going to put that 7, which was the overall score for the snackages themselves. So for the package and the snackage, we're going to put those two scores together. And what do you get? Boom! 13. Yes, 13, ladies and gentlemen. The overall Oxleymations official score of 13 for the new Cheez It Puff'd snacks. Now, I will say that is the score specifically for these double cheese ones. I don't know if the score is going to be different for the Scorchin' Hot Cheddar or the white cheddar, because I only picked up this one bag. But in the future, I may just do a review of those other two packages. It'll probably be both in the same video. Who knows? But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and all other configurations of being, if you like what you've seen here today, please feel free to like, comment, and poke that little jack-o'-lantern in whichever corner he pops up in to get yourself subscribed. You'll be glad you did. And once you've clicked on old Jack, be sure you go over and click on that bell to get yourself notified for whenever I post something new. Because YouTube is being funny with their, notification system. Regardless, you'll be glad you did that. And if you even somewhat think that your friends will enjoy this video, feel free to share it with them. And if you're not sure, share it anyway, because you could be surprised. And with all of that out of the way, this is your old pal Oxleymations saying, Cowabunga, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later.